You wake up, check your phone for 2 seconds, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone.
Oh no, why is that so true?
And then your whole morning feels rushed. You skip breakfast, forget important things, and start your day feeling stressed before it even begins.
I think a lot of people watching this are quietly saying, "Yep, that's me."
Exactly. But here's something interesting. Your morning routine doesn't only shape your day, it also shapes your English.
Wait, your English?
Yes, because the words and phrases you repeat every morning become part of your natural vocabulary. Think about it. Native speakers use morning expressions every single day without thinking.
Oh, wow. So if you learn morning routine vocabulary correctly, you can sound more natural instantly.
That's right. And today on Talk Easy Daily, we're going to explore an entire morning routine in English, from the moment you wake up until you leave the house.
But not like a boring textbook lesson.
Definitely not. We're going to make this feel real. You'll learn natural expressions, daily vocabulary, common mistakes, pronunciation tips, and even small habits that make your English sound smoother and more confident.
And honestly, this topic is super useful because everybody has a morning routine.
Exactly. Whether you're a student, an office worker, a parent, or someone learning English late at night after work, these expressions are part of real life.
So while you watch this, try to imagine your own morning. What do you do first? Do you wake up immediately or hit the snooze button 5 times?
Ah, yes, the famous snooze button.
Dangerous invention.
Very dangerous.
And by the way, if you're excited to improve your everyday English naturally, make sure you subscribe to Talk Easy Daily because we make lessons that feel like real conversations, not school lectures.
And here's something important. Don't just listen passively today. Repeat phrases with us. Pause the video sometimes. Imagine yourself using these expressions tomorrow morning.
Because the goal isn't only understanding English.
The goal is using English naturally in your real life.
Okay, Alex, let's begin at the very start of the morning.
The moment your alarm goes off.
Ugh, already stressful.
So the first expression is very simple. I wake up at 7 a.m.
Super common.
Yes, but many English learners confuse wake up and get up.
Ah, yes, I used to mix those up all the time.
Wake up means your eyes open and you stop sleeping. Get up means you physically leave the bed.
So technically, if I open my eyes but stay in bed scrolling on my phone for 20 minutes,
You woke up, but you didn't get up.
that describes half the planet.
Probably.
Okay, wait, let me try. I wake up at 6:30, but I get up at 7.
Perfect.
That actually sounds much more natural.
And native speakers use these expressions constantly. Another common phrase is, my alarm goes off.
Not my alarm rings.
You can say rings, but goes off sounds more conversational and natural in daily speech.
So my alarm goes off at 6 a.m.
Exactly.
What about when people press the button and sleep again?
That's called hitting the snooze button.
Such a dangerous phrase.
Very relatable, though.
I feel personally attacked right now.
Here's a natural sentence. I hit the snooze button 3 times before getting up.
Oof, too real.
And viewers, be honest in the comments. How many times do you hit snooze in the morning?
Some people are about to lie.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny? Morning vocabulary feels easy, but when learners try to describe their mornings in English, suddenly they forget everything.
Because passive understanding is different from active speaking.
Exactly. Like I knew the phrase brush my teeth, but one day I panicked and said I clean my teeth.
And honestly, people would still understand you, but brush my teeth is the natural phrase native speakers use.
Let's go through the next part of the morning then.
All right, after you get up, maybe you stretch.
Oh, that feels like such a calm, healthy person word.
It does. Stretch means extending your body and muscles after sleeping.
I should probably do that more often instead of immediately checking social media.
A lot of people should.
So you could say, I wake up, stretch, and then go to the bathroom.
Perfect.
Wait, quick question. Is it go to bathroom or go to the bathroom?
Great catch. Usually we say go to the bathroom.
Tiny word, big difference.
Exactly. Small details often make your English sound much more natural.
Okay, now we're in the bathroom.
Right. Common morning actions include wash my face, brush my teeth, take a shower, and comb my hair.
Also put on makeup for some people.
Yes, or shave.
Oh, and there's another confusing one. Take a shower versus have a shower.
Excellent point. In American English, take a shower is more common. In British English, have a shower is also very natural.
So both are correct.
Exactly.
Let me try a full sentence. After I brush my teeth, I take a quick shower.
Very natural.
What about skincare? That's become a huge thing online.
True. You can say, I do my skincare routine.
Sounds modern already.
And here's a pronunciation tip. Many learners say, brush my teeth.
Oh, yes.
But brush sounds more like brush.
Brush.
Perfect.
Guys, pronunciation matters because sometimes one small sound changes how natural you seem.
Absolutely. And remember, confidence grows through repetition.
You know what's interesting? Morning routines are actually emotional.
What do you mean?
Well, some mornings feel peaceful, others feel chaotic.
That's true.
Like there's a huge difference between I slowly sip coffee while listening to music and I run around the house looking for my keys.
And both situations teach useful English.
Exactly.
Speaking of coffee, let's move to breakfast vocabulary.
Finally, the important part.
Many people say, I make breakfast or I prepare breakfast.
And if you're very busy, maybe I grab a quick breakfast.
Yes, grab here means taking something quickly.
Like I grab a banana and run out the door.
Perfect example.
And coffee vocabulary is huge in English culture.
Very huge.
People don't just drink coffee. They brew coffee, sip coffee, pick up coffee, order coffee, need coffee to function.
That last one is extremely common.
Honestly, some people become completely different humans after coffee.
Very true.
Okay, viewers, quick question. What's your morning drink? Coffee, tea, juice, water?
And try answering in English in the comments. Even one sentence practice helps.
Because writing simple daily sentences builds fluency faster than many people realize.
Exactly. Consistency matters more than perfection.
That sounds motivational.
It's true, though.
You know what expression I love? I'm not a morning person.
Ah, yes. Extremely common.
That means someone doesn't feel energetic in the morning.
Exactly. Example, don't talk to me before coffee. I'm not a morning person.
That sounds like half the internet.
Probably more than half.
What's the opposite?
I'm an early bird.
Ooh, I like that one.
An early bird is someone who likes waking up early.
Meanwhile, a night owl prefers staying awake late at night.
Correct?
English really loves animal expressions.
It does.
Okay, Alex, let's imagine a realistic morning story using these expressions.
Good idea.
All right, my alarm goes off at 6:30, but I hit the snooze button twice.
Very relatable already.
Then I finally get up, stretch a little, and go to the bathroom.
Great flow.
I brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a quick shower.
Perfect natural sequence.
After that, I make coffee and prepare a simple breakfast.
Excellent.
Wait, this actually feels like real English.
Because it is real English. That's the key. Daily vocabulary lessons become powerful when connected to real situations.
I think learners sometimes expect advanced English to sound complicated.
But native fluency often comes from mastering simple, everyday language.
That's such an important point.
Someone with advanced grammar but weak daily vocabulary can still struggle in conversations.
Because real conversations are full of ordinary life topics.
Exactly. Morning routines, shopping, work, relationships, feelings, habits.
Not random textbook robots discussing the weather for no reason.
Precisely.
Okay, here's a funny question. What's the most chaotic morning you've ever had?
Once I woke up late, couldn't find my phone, spilled coffee on my shirt, and missed a meeting.
That escalated quickly.
It did.
But actually, those situations create amazing vocabulary opportunities.
They do. For example, I overslept.
Ah, yes. That means you slept longer than planned.
Exactly. I overslept and missed my train.
Another useful phrase, I'm running late.
Very common.
And maybe, I rushed out of the house.
Perfect.
Guys, notice how these aren't isolated vocabulary words anymore. They connect into stories.
And your brain remembers stories better than lists.
That's probably why boring vocabulary lists disappear from memory so fast.
Exactly. Emotion and context improve learning.
So instead of memorizing 50 random morning words, imagine your actual morning in English.
That method is much more effective.
Ooh, wait, can we talk about phone habits in the morning?
Definitely. Modern morning routines are deeply connected to phones.
Unfortunately.
You can say, I check my notifications, scroll through social media, reply to messages, or check my emails.
And honestly, many people do this before even leaving bed.
True. Some people even say, the first thing I do in the morning is check my phone.
Which is probably not healthy.
Maybe not, but it's realistic vocabulary.
You know what phrase sounds very natural? I'm still half asleep.
Excellent expression.
That means you're awake physically, but mentally still sleepy.
Exactly.
Don't ask me difficult questions. I'm still half asleep.
Perfect.
Okay, viewers, here's a challenge. Try describing your entire morning routine in English after this episode,
Even if it's simple,
especially if it's simple.
fluency starts with simple, consistent speaking.
And don't worry about mistakes too much.
Because mistakes are part of learning.
Honestly, some people wait until their English is perfect before speaking.
And then they never speak.
Exactly.
The goal is communication, not perfection.
All right, Alex, I think we've officially survived the first part of the morning.
Yes, but we still haven't left the house yet.
Oh, wow. There's actually so much vocabulary connected to mornings.
There is, And next, we're going to talk about getting dressed, commuting, productivity habits, and the small English expressions native speakers use every single morning without realizing it.
Plus, some extremely common mistakes English learners make when describing daily routines.
And a few expressions that instantly make you sound more natural.
So stay with us, because the next part might completely change the way you talk about everyday life in English.
All right, so you've survived the hardest part of the morning.
Leaving the bed?
Exactly.
Honestly, sometimes getting out of bed already feels like an achievement.
Especially in winter.
Oh yes, when your blanket suddenly becomes emotionally important.
Very true.
Okay, so after showering and breakfast, most people start getting ready to leave the house.
Right, and this part includes a lot of useful daily vocabulary that native speakers use automatically.
Let's start with clothes.
Good idea. One very common phrase is get dressed.
Simple but essential.
Example, I get dressed after taking a shower.
And if you're choosing clothes carefully, you can say pick out an outfit.
Exactly.
Ooh, that sounds stylish already.
It does. For example, it takes me forever to pick out an outfit.
Especially when you stand in front of your closet saying, I have nothing to wear, while staring at 50 shirts.
A universal human experience.
Another useful phrase is try something on.
Yes, that means testing clothes to see how they look or fit.
Like, I tried on 3 jackets before choosing one.
Perfect.
What about accessories?
You can say put on my watch, wear earrings, grab my bag, or put on my shoes.
Ah, and tie my shoes.
Exactly.
Wait, I just noticed something. English uses put on for many things.
Great observation. Put on is very common for clothing and accessories.
Put on a jacket, put on makeup, put on shoes.
Correct.
Phrasal verbs are everywhere in daily English.
They really are, and learners often fear them unnecessarily.
Probably because there are so many.
True, but you learn them naturally through context and repetition, not memorizing giant lists.
That's comforting.
Here's another useful expression. I freshen up.
Ooh, yes.
Freshen up means quickly making yourself feel cleaner or more awake.
Like washing your face, fixing your hair, or brushing your teeth again.
Exactly.
Give me 5 minutes to freshen up.
Perfect natural usage.
Okay, Alex, now let's talk about one of the most stressful parts of the morning.
Commuting?
Exactly.
Ah, yes. Traffic, buses, trains, rushing.
Panic.
Vocabulary first. If you travel to work, you can say commute to work.
So commute means regularly traveling between home and work or school.
Correct.
Example, I commute to work by train.
Excellent.
What about drive to work?
Also very common.
And catch the bus.
Right. Or miss the bus, which feels much more painful.
Especially when you see it leaving without you.
One of life's saddest moments.
There's something dramatic about running after a bus.
True.
You suddenly become an action movie character.
For about 7 seconds.
Then you become tired.
Exactly.
Okay, useful transportation expressions. I take the subway, I catch the bus, I drive to work, I ride my bike.
Perfect. And don't forget walk to work or walk to school.
Oh, and carpool.
Good one. Carpool means sharing a car ride with other people.
That's such practical English.
Daily vocabulary is practical by nature.
You know what expression I hear constantly? Morning rush.
Ah, yes. The morning rush refers to the busy, stressful period when everyone is going to work or school.
Traffic everywhere, crowded trains, people holding coffee like it's survival equipment.
Very accurate description.
The morning rush is terrible in my city. Perfect sentence. Viewers, what's transportation like where you live? Calm, chaotic, endless traffic? Try describing it in English. Even simple comments help your fluency grow faster.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alex, let's imagine another realistic morning scene.
Go ahead.
I wake up late because I accidentally turn off my alarm.
Already stressful.
I jump out of bed, get dressed quickly, and rush to the kitchen.
Nice action verbs there.
I skip breakfast, grab my bag, and run out the door.
Very natural sequence.
Then I miss the bus and realize I forgot my wallet.
That escalated into a disaster.
But excellent vocabulary.
Exactly.
This is actually such a powerful way to learn.
Because you're emotionally imagining the situation.
Which makes the words easier to remember.
Correct.
You know what phrase sounds supernatural? I'm in a hurry. Very common, meaning you don't have enough time. Exactly. Example, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm in a hurry. Native speakers say that constantly. They do. Another phrase I hear all the time is running errands. Great expression. That means doing small tasks like shopping, going to the bank, or picking something up. Correct. I run errands before work. Excellent. Sometimes I think learners underestimate how important these small expressions are.
But these are the expressions that create natural conversation.
Exactly, because real life isn't only about advanced vocabulary.
Real fluency often sounds simple.
That's such an important mindset shift.
Let's talk about productivity vocabulary now.
Ah, yes, the dream of becoming productive before 8 a.m.
Some people start their mornings with very structured routines.
Like those videos where someone wakes up at 4:30, meditates, journals, exercises, drinks green juice, reads 3 books, and somehow still looks relaxed.
Meanwhile, most people are just trying not to spill coffee.
Exactly.
Still, productivity vocabulary is useful. For example, make a to-do list.
Meaning writing tasks you need to complete.
Right.
So I make a to-do list every morning.
Very natural.
Another one, set goals.
Yes. Example, I set small goals for the day.
And stay focused.
Excellent.
I listen to music to stay focused.
Perfect.
What about exercise vocabulary?
Very common in morning routines. You can say, I go for a run, I work out, I stretch, I do yoga.
Go for a run sounds especially natural.
It does.
Also hit the gym.
Yes, informal but very common.
I hit the gym before work.
Great sentence.
Okay, quick pronunciation moment. A lot of learners struggle with workout.
True.
Because workout and workout sound similar.
Good point. Workout as one word is usually a noun.
Like, I had a great workout.
Correct. But work out as two words is the verb.
I work out every morning.
Exactly.
Tiny difference, big impact.
That's often true in English.
All right, let's discuss breakfast conversations because those happen constantly in real life.
Good idea.
Native speakers often ask, "Did you eat breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? Do you drink coffee in the morning?"
Very common small talk questions.
And small talk is actually a huge part of fluency.
Absolutely. Many learners can discuss complicated topics, but freeze during casual conversation.
Because nobody taught them real-life conversational English.
Exactly.
So if someone asks, "What did you have for breakfast?" you could answer, "I had toast and eggs. I skipped breakfast. I just grabbed coffee."
Perfect.
Ooh, grabbed coffee sounds very native.
It does, because grab is frequently used casually in spoken English.
Let's grab lunch. I grabbed a snack. I grabbed my keys.
Excellent examples.
Okay, viewers, here's a challenge for you. Pause the video after this section and describe your breakfast in English out loud.
Even if nobody hears you.
Especially if nobody hears you.
Speaking aloud trains your brain differently than silent studying.
That's honestly one of the biggest secrets in language learning.
Active use beats passive consumption.
Which means watching English videos all day without speaking.
Won't create fluency by itself.
Exactly.
You need interaction with the language.
Even simple interaction matters.
Especially simple interaction.
Okay, Alex, can we talk about morning emotions?
Definitely.
Because mornings affect moods so much.
They do. Common expressions include, I feel energized. I feel exhausted. I'm still sleepy. I'm motivated. I'm stressed out.
Ah, stressed out is super common.
Very common in spoken English.
Example, I get stressed out when I wake up late.
Perfect.
And exhausted means extremely tired.
Exactly.
I stayed up too late, so I feel exhausted this morning.
Great sentence.
You know what expression I love? I need a slow morning.
That sounds very modern and natural.
Meaning you want a calm, peaceful start to the day.
Right.
Honestly, I think people secretly dream about slow mornings.
Probably.
No alarms, no rushing, just sunlight, coffee, and peace.
That sounds ideal.
Instead, reality is usually, where are my keys? Why is my phone battery dead? I'm late.
Much more realistic.
But realistic English is exactly what helps learners most.
Absolutely.
You know something interesting? Morning routines also reveal personality.
How so?
Some people prepare everything the night before.
Organized people.
Others wake up and improvise their entire existence.
Chaotic people.
I think viewers already know which category they belong to.
Probably.
Comment below. Are you organized in the morning or complete chaos?
And try answering in English.
Even short comments build confidence.
Exactly.
All right, before we finish this section, let's create one longer natural example using everything together.
Great idea.
My alarm goes off at 6:45, but I usually hit the snooze button once.
Very natural opening.
After I get up, I stretch for a few minutes and freshen up.
Excellent.
Then I get dressed, make coffee, and prepare breakfast.
Smooth flow.
While eating, I check my emails and make a to-do list for the day.
Very realistic modern routine.
After that, I grab my bag, leave the house, and commute to work by train.
Perfect everyday English.
Guys, notice how many useful expressions are inside one simple routine.
That's why mastering daily topics improves fluency so quickly.
Because you can immediately use them in real life.
Exactly.
And in the next part, we're going deeper.
We'll talk about natural conversational phrases native speakers use in the morning, common pronunciation mistakes, lazy English shortcuts people use in fast speech, and how to sound less like a textbook and more like a real person. Plus some funny and relatable morning stories that every English learner will recognize. So stay with us, because this next section might completely change the way you understand spoken English in everyday conversations. Have you ever noticed that native speakers sometimes sound completely different from what you learned in school? All the time. You study English carefully, then suddenly you hear someone say, "Gonna grab coffee, gotta run, see ya."
And your brain just freezes.
Exactly.
Because technically you learned the words, but not the real spoken rhythm.
That's why this section is important. We're going to explore how native speakers actually talk during everyday mornings.
The fast, lazy, natural version of English.
Right, because real spoken English is often relaxed, shortened, and connected together.
Which honestly makes listening harder for learners.
At first, yes, but once you understand the patterns, everything becomes clearer.
Okay, Alex, let's start with one of the most common spoken shortcuts ever.
Gonna.
Ah, yes.
Gonna means going to.
So instead of saying, I'm going to make breakfast,
Many native speakers casually say, I'm gonna make breakfast.
and wanna means want to.
Exactly.
I want to sleep 5 more minutes.
Extremely common.
Honestly, I think every human says that sentence at some point.
Probably every Monday morning.
What about gotta?
Gotta means got to or have to.
Example, I gotta leave now. I gotta get ready for work.
Perfect.
Now, obviously, viewers, these are casual spoken forms.
Right. You usually shouldn't write them in formal essays or business emails.
Imagine sending your boss, gonna be late lol.
Probably not ideal.
But understanding these expressions is essential for real conversations.
Exactly.
Another thing native speakers do is connect words together.
Yes.
For example, what are you doing? Often sounds like, what are you doing? Which sounds terrifying to learners at first.
It does.
Because you're listening for separate textbook words.
But native speakers blend sounds together naturally.
That's why listening practice matters so much.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's imagine a supernatural morning conversation between friends.
Go ahead.
You look tired.
Yeah, I stayed up too late last night.
Did you at least eat breakfast?
Nah, I just grabbed coffee.
You seriously need a better morning routine.
That sounds very natural.
And notice how simple the vocabulary is.
Exactly. Natural English often uses ordinary words delivered smoothly.
Not giant, complicated vocabulary nobody uses in daily life.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about pronunciation mistakes learners make with morning vocabulary.
Good idea.
One common mistake is stressing the wrong word in sentences.
Very true.
For example, I take a shower.
Native speech usually sounds smoother. I take a shower.
English rhythm matters so much.
It does. Native speakers naturally stress important information words.
Another mistake is pronouncing every word too separately.
Yes, learners often sound overly careful.
Like, I am going to work.
While natural speech flows more continuously. I'm going to work.
Or even, I'm going to work in casual speech.
Exactly.
Guys, this doesn't mean you should speak unclearly.
Correct. Clarity is still important.
But smooth, connected speech makes you sound more natural.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny? Morning conversations are often extremely repetitive.
They are.
People ask the same things every day.
Did you sleep well? Want coffee?
What time do you start work? Which is actually great news for English learners.
Because repetition builds familiarity.
Exactly. If you master common daily conversations, your confidence grows fast.
Let's explore some natural small talk expressions people use in the morning.
Ooh, yes.
Someone might say, rough morning?
Meaning your morning has been difficult.
Right.
Another one, I barely slept.
Very common.
Meaning you slept very little.
Correct.
I barely slept last night, so I feel exhausted this morning.
Excellent.
What about, I'm running on coffee?
Great expression.
Meaning coffee is the only reason you're functioning.
Exactly.
Honestly, modern life in one sentence.
Pretty much.
Another phrase I hear a lot, I'm dragging today.
Ah, yes.
That means moving slowly because you're tired. I need another coffee. I'm dragging today.
Perfect natural usage.
Okay, viewers, quick challenge. Which expression describes your mornings best? I'm an early bird. I'm not a morning person. I'm running on coffee. Comment your answer in English. And don't overthink grammar too much. Communication first. Exactly. Let's talk about one hidden problem many learners have. Translating directly from their native language? Yes, that causes so many awkward phrases. For example, some learners say, I make my homework in the morning, instead of, I do my homework. Correct. Or, I take breakfast, instead of, I eat breakfast or have breakfast. Tiny corrections, but they make your English sound much more natural. Exactly. Another thing native speakers love is exaggeration. Very true. People rarely say, I'm slightly tired. Instead, they say, I'm completely dead, even though they're obviously alive. Obviously. English conversations are full of emotional exaggeration, especially when discussing mornings. I literally cannot function without coffee. Extremely common expression. This morning was a disaster. Another very natural phrase. Speaking of disasters, let me tell you about one of my worst mornings ever.
This should be interesting.
Okay, so my alarm didn't go off.
Already dangerous.
I woke up 30 minutes late and immediately panicked.
Understandable.
I rushed to the bathroom, got dressed in 2 minutes, and accidentally wore 2 different socks.
That's impressive.
Then I grabbed coffee and spilled it on my shirt.
Of course.
Then I realized my phone battery was at 1%.
The chaos keeps growing.
And finally, after running outside in panic,
Don't tell me.
I forgot my keys.
That's the perfect bad morning story.
But honestly, these real stories help vocabulary stick emotionally.
Exactly. Emotion improves memory.
So viewers, think about your own funniest or worst morning experience.
Then try describing it in English.
Even simple storytelling improves fluency massively.
Absolutely.
You know what expression sounds incredibly natural? I'm barely awake.
Very common.
meaning you're technically awake, but mentally not functioning yet.
Correct.
Don't ask me math questions right now. I'm barely awake.
Perfect.
Another one, I overslept.
Essential morning vocabulary.
Sorry I'm late. I overslept.
Short, natural, useful.
Actually, that's another secret of natural English.
What's that?
Native speakers often prefer shorter, simpler sentences.
Very true.
Learners sometimes think longer sentences sound smarter.
But natural speech values rhythm and clarity.
Exactly.
Let's explore a few common workplace morning expressions.
Good idea.
People often say, I need to wake up before this meeting.
Meaning mentally wake up.
Correct.
Another common one, busy morning.
Very natural small talk.
Yeah, it's been hectic.
Excellent vocabulary. Hectic means very busy and chaotic.
This morning has been hectic.
Perfect.
What about when someone arrives late and stressed?
They might say, traffic was terrible. My train was delayed. It's been one of those mornings.
Ooh, that last one is so native.
Yes, one of those mornings means everything keeps going wrong.
Such a useful phrase.
And very relatable.
You know something interesting? Morning routines reveal cultural differences too.
Definitely.
In some countries, mornings are slow and relaxed.
While in others, people rush constantly.
Some people eat huge breakfasts.
Others survive on coffee alone.
Viewers, what are mornings like in your country?
Describe them in English in the comments.
Reading other learners' comments can actually help your vocabulary too.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alex, let's practice a more advanced natural dialogue.
Let's do it.
Morning, you look exhausted.
Yeah, I barely slept.
Long night?
Very. And then I overslept this morning.
Ouch.
Yeah, I rushed out of the house without breakfast.
That explains the giant coffee.
Honestly, I'm running on caffeine today.
That sounds so real.
Because these are authentic conversational patterns.
And honestly, hearing these patterns repeatedly trains your ears naturally.
Exactly.
Another important thing is intonation.
Very important.
Native speakers don't speak in flat robotic voices.
Emotion changes tone constantly.
Compare these. I'm tired versus I'm tired.
Big emotional difference.
So when practicing English, don't only copy vocabulary.
Copy rhythm, emotion, and tone too.
That's what makes speech sound alive.
Exactly.
All right, viewers, here's a mini speaking exercise. Repeat after us naturally. My alarm didn't go off. I'm running late. I barely slept. I need coffee.
Perfect everyday English.
And the more you repeat natural phrases aloud, the more automatic they become.
That's the path to fluency.
Not perfection overnight.
But small daily progress.
Honestly, morning routines are kind of the perfect English topic.
Why?
Because everybody experiences mornings emotionally.
That's true.
Which means the vocabulary feels personal and memorable.
Exactly.
And coming up next, we're going even deeper into real-life morning situations.
We'll talk about productive mornings, lazy mornings, weekend mornings, self-care routines, motivation habits, and the exact expressions native speakers use to describe their daily lives naturally.
Plus, some powerful vocabulary that instantly makes your storytelling more vivid and engaging.
So stay with us, because the next section might completely change the way you describe your daily life in English. Okay, Emma, I have a question for you.
All right.
Why do embarrassing morning moments feel 10 times more dramatic before 9 a.m.?
Because your brain isn't fully awake yet.
Honestly, probably true.
Like, if you spill coffee in the afternoon, it's annoying.
But if you spill coffee at 7 a.m.?
Suddenly, your entire life feels cursed.
Exactly.
And weirdly, those embarrassing moments create some of the most useful conversational English.
They really do.
Because people love telling morning disaster stories.
Especially at work or school.
It's almost a daily ritual.
Someone walks in looking exhausted and immediately says,
You will not believe the morning I had. Ooh, yes, that sentence instantly creates curiosity.
Exactly. And native speakers use storytelling language constantly.
Which is what we're exploring now. How to make your English sound more alive and engaging through real stories.
Let's start with a classic expression. My morning got off to a bad start.
That sounds so natural.
It means the beginning of your morning went badly.
Example, my morning got off to a bad start because my alarm didn't go off.
Perfect.
Another useful one, everything went downhill from there.
Excellent storytelling phrase.
Meaning the situation kept becoming worse.
Exactly.
First I overslept, then I spilled coffee, and everything went downhill from there.
Very natural conversational English.
Guys, notice something important.
What's that?
These phrases aren't difficult grammatically.
True.
But they make your English sound emotionally real.
Which is a huge part of fluency.
Because native speakers don't only describe events.
They describe experiences and feelings.
Exactly.
Here's another great phrase. I was rushing around all morning.
Ooh, yes.
Rushing around means moving quickly in a stressed or chaotic way.
I was rushing around all morning trying to get ready.
Perfect.
Another one I hear constantly, I couldn't find anything.
Especially keys.
Always the keys.
or phones.
It's amazing how objects disappear when you're late.
Scientifically fascinating.
Truly mysterious.
Here's a very natural sentence. I spent 20 minutes looking for my keys.
Great everyday English.
And if something finally appears, you can say, they were right in front of me the whole time.
That painful moment when the object was visible the entire time.
Very relatable.
Okay, viewers, be honest. What do you lose most often in the morning?
Keys, phone, wallet, motivation?
Some people definitely said motivation.
Probably.
Let's talk about emotional reactions now.
Good idea.
Native speakers constantly use expressions like, I was freaking out,
Very common informal phrase.
meaning panicking or becoming extremely stressed.
Correct.
I realized I was late and started freaking out.
Perfect.
Another one, I panicked.
Short and useful.
I panicked when I saw the time.
Excellent.
Ooh, and this phrase, my heart was racing,
Great storytelling vocabulary.
meaning your heartbeat became very fast from stress or excitement.
Exactly.
I woke up late and my heart started racing immediately.
Very vivid description.
That's another fluency secret, actually.
Using sensory and emotional language.
Exactly.
Instead of only saying, I was late,
You described the feeling. My heart was racing. I was freaking out. I rushed out the door.
which makes your English more engaging and memorable.
Storytelling English feels alive.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alex, what about mornings that feel peaceful instead of chaotic?
Those create beautiful vocabulary too.
I love that.
Someone might say, I eased into the morning.
Ooh, that sounds calm.
It means starting the morning slowly and peacefully.
I spent the morning reading and drinking coffee.
Very cozy sentence.
Another expression, I had a quiet morning.
Simple but natural.
Quiet morning feels emotionally warm somehow.
It does.
There's also, I enjoyed some peace and quiet,
Excellent phrase.
meaning calm silence without noise or stress.
Correct.
Honestly, I think many people dream about peace and quiet.
Especially after the few weeks.
Okay, viewers, quick question. What does your perfect morning sound like?
Rain outside, music, silence, birds, coffee machines.
Describe the atmosphere in English.
Sensory vocabulary improves fluency dramatically.
All right, Alex, can we discuss one of the funniest things about mornings?
What's that?
Morning personalities.
Ah, yes.
Some people wake up energetic and positive immediately.
The mysterious happy morning people.
Meanwhile, others need 45 minutes and caffeine before becoming human.
Also very common.
Native speakers joke about this constantly.
They do.
Expressions like, don't talk to me before coffee,
Extremely common.
or I need time to function in the morning.
Another very natural phrase.
Function here means mentally operate normally.
Correct.
Give me 10 minutes. I'm still trying to function.
Perfect.
You know what's interesting?
What?
Humor makes language easier to remember.
Very true.
That's why funny, relatable examples are powerful for learning.
Emotion plus humor creates stronger memory.
Which explains why people remember embarrassing stories forever.
Unfortunately, yes.
Let me tell you another embarrassing morning story.
Oh no.
So, one morning I was extremely tired.
Dangerous beginning.
I walked into the kitchen, half asleep, and poured orange juice into my coffee.
That's impressive.
My brain completely stopped functioning.
Did you drink it?
I almost did.
That's terrifying.
But honestly, tired people do strange things.
Very true.
And those moments create natural expressions like, I wasn't fully awake yet,
Excellent phrase.
or my brain wasn't working.
Very conversational.
Another one, I was completely out of it,
Ah, yes, great expression.
meaning mentally confused, distracted, or exhausted.
Exactly.
I was so tired this morning. I felt completely out of it.
Perfect natural usage.
Guys, these expressions appear constantly in movies, podcasts, and real conversations.
Which means recognizing them improves listening skills too.
Exactly.
Let's explore a few advanced but common storytelling phrases.
Ooh, yes.
Someone might say, one thing led to another.
Meaning events happened step by step unexpectedly.
Correct.
Example, I overslept, then one thing led to another, and suddenly I was an hour late.
Excellent.
Another good one, before I knew it.
Very natural storytelling transition.
Before I knew it, I was rushing out the door.
Perfect.
These small phrases make stories flow naturally.
Exactly.
And storytelling is a huge part of conversation,
People tell many stories constantly throughout the day.
especially about mornings.
Definitely.
Okay, Alex, let's talk about another important topic,
Go ahead.
confidence.
Very important.
A lot of English learners know more vocabulary than they think.
Absolutely.
But they panic during real conversations because they try to create perfect sentences instantly.
Which creates pressure.
Exactly.
Native speakers don't speak perfectly all the time either.
That's such an important reminder.
Fluency is about communication flow, not robotic perfection.
And honestly, daily routine topics are the best way to practice that flow.
Because you already know your own life.
Exactly.
You don't need to invent complicated ideas.
You just describe your real experiences naturally.
Which builds speaking confidence faster.
Viewers, here's a challenge for tomorrow morning.
Ooh, practical challenge.
When you wake up tomorrow, try narrating your routine in English quietly to yourself.
Great exercise.
For example, I'm turning off my alarm. I'm getting dressed. I'm making coffee.
Simple, but extremely effective.
Because you connect English directly to real actions,
That builds automatic thinking patterns.
which is the foundation of fluency.
Exactly.
You know what's amazing, though?
What?
Tiny daily habits can completely transform your English over time.
Very true.
10 minutes every morning,
Becomes hours of practice across months.
and eventually your brain stops translating constantly.
That's when speaking begins feeling natural.
Honestly, that's the moment every learner dreams about.
And it comes through consistency, not magic.
All right, Alex, before we continue, let's do one longer, realistic storytelling example using today's vocabulary.
Great idea.
This morning got off to a terrible start.
Strong opening.
My alarm didn't go off, so I overslept by almost an hour.
Already stressful.
The moment I checked the time, my heart started racing.
Very vivid.
I jumped out of bed, rushed to get dressed, and spilled coffee on my shirt.
Of course.
Then I spent 15 minutes looking for my keys before realizing they were in my pocket the whole time.
Painfully relatable.
By the time I left the house, I was completely stressed out and running on pure caffeine.
That sounds incredibly natural.
And notice how emotional vocabulary transforms a simple story into something engaging.
Exactly.
Guys, if you can tell stories like this in English, even simple stories,
Your conversational skills improve dramatically.
because conversations are built from stories, reactions, emotions, and shared experiences.
Not perfect grammar textbooks.
And in the next section,
We're diving into deeper communication skills.
we'll explore advanced natural expressions, confidence-building habits, pronunciation flow, and the subtle differences between sounding correct and sounding truly natural in English.
Plus, some final powerful examples that bring everything together.
So stay with us because the next part may completely change the way you practice spoken English every single day.
Let's talk about something subtle but extremely important.
All right, this sounds serious.
It is, because many English learners reach a strange point in their journey.
What kind of point?
They know grammar.
Okay,
They know vocabulary.
sounds good so far.
But when real conversations happen, they still don't sound natural.
Oh yes, that feeling is frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Because technically, your English is correct.
But something still feels missing.
Exactly.
And usually the missing piece is conversational rhythm and emotional connection.
Not giant advanced vocabulary.
Right.
Honestly, I think learners spend too much time trying to sound impressive.
Instead of sounding real.
Yes.
Native speakers don't wake up saying, "Today I shall commence nutritional consumption procedures."
They just say, I'm gonna grab breakfast.
Exactly.
Simpler, faster, more human.
That's why today we're focusing on the difference between textbook English and natural spoken English.
Because natural English has personality.
It has emotion, rhythm, pauses, reactions, exaggeration, humor.
Tiny things that make conversations feel alive.
Exactly.
Okay, Alex, what's one thing learners can do immediately to sound more natural?
Use conversational fillers naturally.
Ah, yes.
Native speakers constantly use small filler expressions like honestly, actually, you know? I mean,
Honestly, I'm not a morning person.
very natural.
Or, actually, I usually skip breakfast.
Excellent.
Another huge difference is reaction language.
Absolutely.
Native speakers react constantly during conversations.
Right, expressions like, no way. Seriously? That's crazy. Exactly. I know, right?
Ooh, I know, right? Is such a native expression.
Very conversational.
Example, this traffic is terrible.
I know, right?
Perfect.
Guys, if your English feels too stiff or robotic,
You may need more reaction language.
because real conversations are emotional interactions, not speeches.
Exactly.
Let's talk about speaking speed for a second.
Important topic.
Many learners think speaking fast equals fluency.
But that's not true.
Native-like rhythm matters more than speed.
Absolutely.
Some learners speak too fast because they're nervous,
Which can reduce clarity.
while others speak so slowly that conversations become stressful.
The goal is comfortable rhythm.
Smooth, connected, confident communication.
Exactly.
Here's something interesting, though.
What?
Morning conversations are usually emotionally honest.
True.
People openly say, I'm exhausted. I barely slept. I need coffee.
Which makes morning English surprisingly authentic.
That's probably why these expressions feel so memorable.
They connect to real human experiences.
Okay, Alex, let's explore some advanced natural expressions native speakers use during mornings.
Great idea.
First one, I'm still waking up,
Very common.
meaning your mind and energy are slowly becoming active.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm still waking up.
Perfect.
Another one, I'm moving a little slowly today,
Excellent subtle expression.
meaning you feel tired or low energy.
Correct.
Native speakers love soft, indirect language sometimes.
Very true.
Instead of dramatically saying, I am completely exhausted beyond human function,
They casually say, I'm moving a little slowly today.
which sounds natural and relaxed.
Exactly.
Another phrase, I needed that coffee,
Very conversational.
especially after the first sip.
Definitely after the first sip.
There's also, I'm finally starting to feel awake. Great expression.
And honestly, these tiny emotional phrases make English feel real.
Absolutely.
Okay, viewers, here's a powerful fluency tip.
Pay attention to how native speakers say things, not only what they say.
Huge difference.
Tone, pauses, emphasis, reactions, rhythm.
Those things create natural communication.
Exactly.
Let's practice emotional delivery quickly.
Good idea.
Compare these. I'm tired versus I'm so tired.
Completely different emotional energy.
Or I need coffee versus I need coffee.
Intonation changes meaning dramatically.
That's why shadowing practice is powerful.
Very powerful.
Shadowing means listening to native speech and repeating it immediately while copying rhythm and pronunciation.
One of the best speaking.
You already know your own life story. Exactly. Which means you already have ideas to talk about. You simply need the English tools to express them naturally.
That sounds much less scary.
Because it is less scary.
Okay, let's build a really natural, advanced morning conversation now.
Let's do it.
Morning, rough start?
Yeah, I overslept and rushed out of the house without breakfast.
Ouch, you look exhausted.
I barely slept last night, so I'm still waking up.
Honestly, same. I'm running entirely on coffee today.
I know, right? I needed this caffeine.
Well, hopefully the day gets better.
It has to.
That sounds so natural.
Because it includes rhythm, reactions, emotion, and conversational flow.
Not robotic textbook sentences.
Exactly.
Another important thing is storytelling confidence.
Explain that.
Learners often panic if they forget one vocabulary word.
True.
But native speakers constantly communicate imperfectly too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you can replace unknown words with simpler explanations.
Which is a real fluency skill.
For example, if you forget commute, you can say, the way I travel to work.
Exactly.
Communication flexibility matters more than perfection.
Very important mindset.
Guys, your goal isn't becoming a dictionary.
Your goal is expressing yourself comfortably,
And comfort grows through practice.
especially daily speaking practice.
Even 5 minutes every morning can make a difference.
Huge difference over time.
Let's give viewers a practical morning English challenge.
Great idea.
Tomorrow morning, describe your routine in English.
React to your emotions in English.
Tell a mini story in English.
Excellent structure practice.
Example, I didn't sleep well.
I'm feeling tired today.
I almost forgot my phone this morning.
Simple but powerful.
And here's the key. Don't translate perfectly in your head for 10 minutes.
Just communicate naturally with the vocabulary you know.
Exactly.
Fluency develops through active use, not endless preparation.
That sentence alone might help someone today.
I hope so.
You know what's funny?
What?
Morning vocabulary seems simple at first.
But it actually teaches some of the deepest parts of spoken English.
Emotion, storytelling, rhythm, daily interaction.
Exactly.
Which are the foundations of real conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alex, before we move into the final recap later, I think we should give viewers one longer storytelling example that combines everything naturally.
Great idea.
All right, this morning started out pretty well. I woke up early, made coffee, and enjoyed some peace and quiet before work.
Calm beginning.
But then things got hectic. I realized I couldn't find my wallet anywhere.
Immediate stress.
I started freaking out and rushed around the apartment looking for it.
Very vivid.
By that point, I was already running late and my heart was racing.
Strong emotional storytelling.
Eventually, I found the wallet in my jacket pocket, grabbed my bag, and ran out the door.
Relatable.
When I finally got to work, my coworker looked at me and said, "Rough morning?"
Perfect ending.
Guys, that is conversational English.
Real situations, real emotions, real reactions.
And if you can tell stories like that naturally,
Your confidence in English conversations will grow dramatically.
coming up next, we're bringing everything together.
We'll recap the most important expressions, review the biggest fluency lessons from this episode, and show you how to turn ordinary daily routines into powerful English practice.
Plus, we'll leave you with one final challenge that could genuinely improve your speaking skills faster than you expect.
So stay with us for the final part because this may be the moment everything finally clicks. All right, if you've watched this far, something important has probably already happened.
You've started noticing that English is everywhere in your daily life.
Exactly.
Not only in classrooms,
Not only in grammar books,
not only in exams,
real English lives inside ordinary moments.
waking up tired,
Making coffee,
running late,
looking for your keys.
complaining about mornings.
Those tiny daily situations are actually powerful fluency opportunities.
And honestly, I think that surprises a lot of learners.
Because many people believe fluency comes only from studying difficult topics.
When actually, fluency often begins with mastering simple, real-life conversations.
Exactly.
Let's recap some of the most useful expressions from today.
Good idea.
First, my alarm goes off.
Meaning your alarm starts making sound.
Then, I wake up.
Your eyes open and you stop sleeping.
Then, I get up.
Meaning you physically leave the bed.
Important difference.
Very important.
Then we had I hit the snooze button.
One of humanity's favorite bad decisions.
Extremely relatable.
We also learned I overslept.
Meaning you accidentally slept too long.
And I slept in.
Which sounds much calmer and more intentional.
Exactly.
We talked about brush my teeth, take a shower, get dressed, freshen up.
Essential daily routine vocabulary.
Then we moved into emotional and conversational expressions,
Such as, I'm not a morning person.
which half the audience probably relates to.
Probably more than half.
We also learned I'm running on coffee.
Meaning caffeine is your current life support system.
Very scientific explanation.
Extremely scientific.
Another powerful phrase, my morning got off to a bad start.
Great storytelling vocabulary.
And everything went downhill after that.
Perfect for dramatic morning stories.
We also explored peaceful morning expressions, like, I had a slow morning.
I took it easy. I enjoyed some peace and quiet.
Those phrases sound very natural emotionally.
Which is important because fluency is emotional communication, not robotic translation.
Exactly. Honestly, I think that might be the biggest lesson from today.
What's that?
English becomes easier when it becomes personal.
Beautifully said.
When you connect English to your real mornings, real emotions, and real experiences.
Your real experiences, the language starts feeling alive instead of academic.
And that changes everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, Alex, before we finish, I think we should give viewers one final fluency challenge.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow morning, try this. For 10 minutes, live your morning completely in English.
Excellent challenge.
Think in English, react in English, describe actions in English.
Even simple thoughts count.
Like, I'm still sleepy.
I need coffee.
Where are my keys?
Real language for real moments.
And here's the important part. Don't worry if your English feels imperfect.
Perfection is not the goal.
Communication is the goal.
Progress is the goal.
Consistency is the goal.
Exactly.
Honestly, 1 year from now, your English could sound completely different.
If you practice small, natural habits consistently,
5 minutes every morning can really change your fluency over time.
small habits become powerful results.
You know what I love most about learning English this way?
What?
It stops feeling like homework.
True.
It starts feeling like life.
And that's when language learning becomes sustainable.
Guys, if today's episode helped you, don't keep practicing silently forever.
Use the language.
Comment below describing your real morning routine in English.
Even short comments matter.
And don't compare your English to anyone else's.
Compare yourself only to your past self.
Because every sentence you practice builds confidence.
Every small conversation builds fluency.
Every mistake teaches something valuable.
And every day is another chance to improve.
Also, if you enjoyed this conversation-style lesson, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily because we create English content designed for real human communication, not boring memorization.
We focus on helping you sound natural, confident, expressive, and emotionally connected in English.
Which honestly makes learning much more enjoyable.
Absolutely.
And before we go,
One final question for the viewers.
what's one thing you always do every morning?
Coffee? Music? Exercise? Checking your phone immediately?
Tell us in English in the comments.
We'd love to read your answers.
And remember,
Your daily life is already full of English practice opportunities.
you just have to start noticing them.
Thanks for spending part of your day with us.
Take care of yourself,
Keep practicing.
and we'll see you in the next episode of Talk Easy Daily.